Politics and Bullshit. The link is below. Y'all need to head over there and subscribe so we can build this channel up because I'm super pumped. It's not just politics. I'm just calling bullshit when I see it. Don't be fooled. If it's Donald Trump that needs bullshit called, I'm going to call it on Trump, Biden, Pelosi. It's not just politics, but it's your favorite actor, your favorite actress, your favorite rock star, musician, whatever. I'm just going to call bullshit when I see it. And what better way to launch this show but with the man himself? If you guys just saw this break, we got a book coming out November 1st. Matthew Perry decides he's going to put a little chapter about the day he made out with Valerie Bertinelli, with Eddie Van Halen in the room, passed out just a couple feet away from him. So I'm not calling bullshit on the fact that he made out with Valerie Bertinelli. I'm not going to do that because it was a long-ass time ago. Valerie Bertinelli has already admitted to cheating on Eddie Van Halen. Eddie openly admitted to cheating on Valerie. They talked about their drug use and their completely half-assed backward relationship. So yeah, I'm sure it did happen. I'm not calling bullshit to that. What I'm calling bullshit to is the fact that he's got a book coming out, so he's got to throw that in the book now that Eddie Van Halen has passed away. I'm going to tell you right now, he's a nobody actor, so for the fact that he would have come out and say he made out with Valerie Bertinelli is no more impressive than somebody like me saying, hey, I made out with Valerie Bertinelli. You're talking about a guitar legend's wife. Greatest guitar player. Many people put him on a pedestal as the #1 guitar player ever to walk this earth. So for Matthew Perry to wait till he dies, to wait till he passes away, to throw a dead man under the bus like that, because I'm going to tell you right now, and this is where I call bullshit. Had Eddie Van Halen still been walking on this earth, that chapter would have never made it in that book. And it's not like that book is going to sell anyway. Who gives a shit about Matthew Perry? Who gives a shit about that story? Like, you had to put that story in that book? You think that story is going to help sell that book at all? All that story did was piss off Valerie Bertinelli and piss off Wolfgang Van Halen. Because the relationship with Wolf and Eddie went way beyond father-son. You're talking idolizing, the son idolizing the dad, the son traveling with Van Halen, the son being besties, best friends with his father. So to hear that his mother made out with some dude while Wolfgang's hero was in the room that is no longer with us, you're throwing a dead man under the frickin' bus for his kid to see. That's where I call bullshit. Spineless, he's yellow, and he just showed his true colors just to sell a book. The day after, if you read, the day after this happened, they were on set filming some stupid show together, and she avoided him like the plague. She ghosted him all day. She didn't talk to him. She didn't even bring up the fact that they had done anything the night before. And I'm going to tell you right now, guys, the fact that Eddie Van Halen was passed out on the floor while these two were making out, there was probably drugs involved. Eddie admitted to doing a shit ton of drugs back in the day. Valerie did as well. They were probably all screwed up. Eddie was the first one to go down. Dude takes advantage of Eddie's wife. You know, Eddie Van Halen lived in a circle, a really tight circle. He didn't like to go out in public. When he wasn't touring, what was he doing? He was home, locked in his studio by himself. He didn't trust a lot of people. That's exactly why he didn't trust people. Matthew Perry, exact freaking spineless piece of shit. That's why Eddie Van Halen didn't put people in his circle, because he got burnt by everybody. And it just comes out after he dies that his wife is making out with this dude while he's passed out on the floor. I call bullshit. Matthew Perry, spineless bullshit.
Busted.